So our realtor was Pat Omberger, and the process, there's two actually different processes. We used Pat 24 years ago. We were moving back from North Platte, Nebraska, and my husband and I were laughing this morning. We looked at 93 houses with her that we could not come up with a house we liked. We had a 2-year-old and a newborn that we were dragging everywhere with us, and finally found a house. And it was pretty stressful because we were moving from out of town back to Lincoln, where we were from. And Pat got us through it just fine, but we always kind of chuckle. She saved our 1-year-old's life, that we were at the house that we ended up buying, and he went head first down the stairs, and she grabbed him by a foot as we were going down. So we knew that she was our realtor to keep for that. And the house we bought from her, we were in for 23 years. And so then it was February 10th, I think, of this year. So it was a Monday. I called her up and said, hey, we're thinking of moving. Can you come out and visit us? So she came out, and then we informed her that we were moving my mother with us too. So on Monday we talked to her. She looked at our house, went out, looked at my mom's house. Tuesday I was at getting my hair cut, and I found a house on Zillow. And so I called her up and I said, it's under contract. I know that, we can't look at it, but this is what I want, because we told her November would be good if we had it done by then. Wednesday, she called me and said the contract had fallen through, and would we like to go look at it? We went and looked at it on Thursday, put in an offer Thursday night, put our house on the market Friday morning, sold it Friday night, and sold my mom's house on Saturday. So it was kind of a crazy process to start with. So we chose to go with a realtor just because of the complex of the nature. Everybody says you can sell by yourself, but I still don't feel like you can. There's just too many little avenues to pursue. And we even found it with this one being kind of cut and dry. The sellers had already moved out, so we didn't have to deal with them being in the house. When we put in our offer, they accepted it exactly what we wanted. We needed a 60-day closing just because we were closing 2 houses and we weren't sure how everything was going to sell. But just to have Pat help us with, the little things, like the sidewalk was elevated a little bit, so she negotiated getting that mud jacked for us. The fireplace needed an inspection on it. Those things that you just don't think about on your own. And just being able to deal with that, I wouldn't have wanted to do it by myself. But to have her 23 years ago, we've kept in touch with her over the years, and it was just when we talked about moving, it wasn't even a question of who we were going to call. So we called her up, and she was right out there and just picked up where we had left off. So it was really a nice feeling you kind of felt like you had a friend with you instead of a realtor.